A series of civil lawsuits have exposed P. Diddy's alleged criminal enterprise, starting with his ex-girlfriend, singer Cassandra Ventura, known as Cassie. Cassie's lawsuit included shocking claims about their years-long relationship, accusing Diddy of physical, verbal, and sexual abuse. She detailed disturbing incidents, including being forced to carry illegal firearms, being beaten so badly she had to hide to let bruises heal, and being drugged and coerced into sex with prostitutes, all of which Diddy allegedly recorded. Though her lawsuit was settled just a day after being filed, it opened the door to many more allegations. Since last November, 11 civil suits have been filed against Diddy, echoing Cassie's claims. Several plaintiffs accuse him of drugging or forcing them to drink alcohol, sexually assaulting or beating them, and recording these acts, all without their consent. Diddy's former producer, Rodney Jones, aka Lil Rod, made similar accusations, claiming his allegations could be proven with audio and video recordings. This likely led to the federal raids on Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami on March 25th, signaling that something significant was coming. Now, almost 6 months later, Diddy faces multiple federal charges, including racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, fraud or coercion, and transportation for prostitution. After his arrest, Diddy appeared in New York court, pleading not guilty to all charges. His bail requests were denied twice, and he is currently being held in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, awaiting trial. Diddy's defense team, led by prominent attorney Mark Agnifilo, has made several statements asserting Diddy's innocence. Agnifilo recently confirmed that Diddy intends to testify during the trial, meaning we could see him take the stand. On the prosecution side, accusers like Cassie or Lil Rod may also testify. Before Diddy's arrest, Cassie began cooperating with federal investigators. Although it's unclear whether she testified during the grand jury hearings that led to Diddy's indictment, she may be called to testify at the trial. The federal indictment also mentions a person identified only as Victim 1, whose name remains undisclosed. In the Trump trial, the transcripts were released quickly, allowing the public to follow the proceedings, but not seeing the testimony in real time makes it harder to form opinions. As for Diddy's case, it's still in the early stages as he was recently arrested and no trial date has been set. Although Diddy has pleaded not guilty and is preparing for trial, everything is still speculative at this point. The witness testimony will be crucial, especially for the prosecution. Diddy's attorney has announced that Diddy plans to testify, which could be a significant event and could shift the focus of the trial to Diddy's credibility. The jury's belief in his version of events could determine the outcome, making his testimony pivotal. The defense attorney claims that Diddy is eager to testify and suggests that it's a story of love and heartbreak, likely aimed at changing how people perceive the accusations against him. This announcement could be a tactic to shift public perception and change the narrative around the case. Diddy's lawyer suggests he wants to testify at his upcoming trial, and his defense team is likely preparing a strategy around this. Testifying could help shape his public image, but it's also risky as it opens him to cross-examination, which could reveal damaging details about his past. While some believe this is a PR move to influence potential jurors, whether Diddy will actually take the stand remains uncertain. The trial is still far off, and how his defense unfolds will be key to both the legal and public perception of his case. Charges against P. Diddy carry severe penalties, which is a factor in how his case unfolds. A defendant's likability can significantly influence a jury's decision. If an innocent defendant appears unlikable or behaves poorly, the jury might convict based on their perception rather than the evidence presented. Ideally, the focus should always be on whether the prosecution has proved its case, but a defendant's credibility often becomes a pivotal point. It's still uncertain whether Diddy will testify, but the defense claims to be building a robust case. If he doesn't take the stand, they will likely call witnesses who can speak positively about him. However, they need to be cautious with character witnesses, as this could open the door for the prosecution to counter with their character testimonies. Defending against significant video evidence, as the prosecutors claim to possess, is particularly challenging. Graphic footage can heavily sway jurors, and justifying that evidence is tough. Diddy's best defense might be to argue that any actions captured were consensual, asserting that adults have the right to engage in behaviors that, while perhaps questionable, are within legal bounds. Witnesses who can attest to the alleged victim's consent would be crucial in supporting this argument. What do you think about P. Diddy's sex trafficking issue? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please click the notification bell to stay updated with the latest in the luxury world, only here at Luxury Mindset. See you in the next video.